The Witch Who Wanted to Be a Princess by Lois G. Grambling, illustrated by Judy Love. Bella was a witch, but Bella didn't want to be a witch. She wanted to be a princess, live in a big castle and wear silk gowns, dainty glass slippers, and a jeweled crown. But Bella was a witch. She lived in a small, cobwebby cottage and wore a long black cape and a big pointy shoes and a tall hat that didn't have any jewels on it. You would think a witch who graduated at the top of her class from the school for witches would be able to change herself into something plain and simple like a princess, but Bella couldn't. She could change bats into rats and rats into cats. That's how she got her favorite cat, Nightmare. But Bella couldn't change herself into a princess. Every time she tried, her wand went limp or sputtered. Once it even started to hiccup. Bella was puzzled. She checked her copy of 1001 Fail-Safe Spells and Enchantments to make certain she hadn't forgotten anything. She hadn't. So she consulted her computer. Few witches used a crystal ball anymore. After searching, Bella's computer flashed this message. Due to sharply declining numbers, witches have been declared an endangered species by the Grand Wizard. No witch, not even you, Bella, is allowed to change herself into anything, especially a princess. That's final. Have a nice day. Drat and buckets of newt's eyes, Bella said. Now the only way for me to become a princess is to marry a prince. Not an icky one, of course, but a handsome one. I hope we haven't changed them all into frogs. There were still a few left. After weeks of scanning the personal ads in the Sunday newspaper, Bella found one that sounded promising. Handsome prince, heir to the throne of Stein, seeking beautiful damsel to wed. Good family background preferred. Interviews today between 1 and 3. Stein Castle. Male throne room. Bella read the ad again. No problem with the good family background, she said. Her great-grandfather had been Grand Wizard, and her grandmother had been the first ever woman witch doctor. But that beautiful damsel part could present a little problem, she said. Bella thought the big wart on the end of her nose made her more beautiful than she already was. But Bella realized a handsome prince might think otherwise, and she was prepared, if need be, to remove it with a dab of potent potion number 13 wart remover. But before doing something that drastic, she decided to check with her magic mirror. Bella murmured, "Magic mirror, look at me. Do you, a beautiful damsel, see?" "Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, mistress," it said. Bella nodded. "I agree," she said, gazing with admiration at her reflection. "And since I, through my eyes, see myself as beautiful, that is how I am. Beautiful. The wart stays. And I'm glad. I've grown quite attached to it. Thank you, magic mirror." "You are most welcome, O wise mistress," the magic mirror said. Pleased and confident, Bella climbed onto her jet-powered broomstick and took off for the kingdom of Stein. Heavy air traffic and strong headwinds, delayed Bella's arrival. When she landed on the castle roof, it was already after 3. She raced down the stairs. Drat! And beakers of Beetlejuice. "I hope I'm not too late," she said, pushing past the many servants busily bustling about. She was. The throne room door was closed and locked. No matter how hard she pulled, she couldn't get it open. Bella was beside herself. She didn't know what to do until she saw the keyhole. She peeked through it. The handsome prince was interviewing the last of the beautiful damsels. She wasn't too late if she could get in. But how? Then Bella saw the open window. She clicked her big pointy shoes together 3 times and a small rocket popped out of each heel. Bella murmured, "Blast off! Quickly, do as I say. To that window, right away." Unfortunately, when Bella reached the open window, she was going so fast she slipped and fell and went tumbling head over heels to the floor below, landing flop kerplop in a heap at the handsome prince's feet. "How clever to enter through the window, beautiful damsel! I am Prince Franklin of Stein," the handsome prince said, bowing low. "And I am Witch Bella," Bella said, pleased the handsome prince saw her as both clever and beautiful. As Prince Franklin helped Bella up, their eyes met. Sparks flew, lightning flashed. It was love at first sight. Prince Franklin couldn't take his eyes off Bella. He knew they were made for each other. He got down on one knee and asked her to marry him. Bella couldn't take her eyes off Prince Franklin. She knew they were made for each other. "I will marry you," Bella said, giving Prince Franklin her hand. Everyone in the kingdom was invited to the wedding, and they all came. The food was free, and there was lots of it, so the castle's main throne room was packed. But Prince Franklin and Princess Bella didn't notice. They only had eyes for each other. "You are so beautiful, my beautiful princess," said Prince Franklin, gazing at his new bride. "You are so handsome, my handsome prince," said Princess Bella, gazing at her new husband. And that is the story of how Bella the witch became a princess. Just married. The witch who wanted to be a princess.